In a room packed with terrified female servants, Cruselli announces that one of us must spend the night with Alpha Rs. Anything he commands, we must do. He reaches into the bowl, unfolds a tiny scrap of paper, and begins to read the name. Is it mine? Cruselli. I hissed, putting a hand to my chest. Do you want to give me a heart attack? She hurried to my side, pulling me away from prying ears. Come here. I have something important to tell you. Scarlett was the one person I trusted. She'd been like a mother to me, taking me under her wing when I was brought to the manor after the death of my parents. She glanced around secretively. You have to promise not to tell a soul what I'm about to share with you. Cross my heart and hope to die, I huffed dramatically, dropping my brush into the bucket. Scarlett rolled her eyes. I'm serious. No one can know. Okay, I promise, I replied. Now, tell me what it is before Cruselli comes around and yells at us for not doing our work. Her eyes lit up as she leaned in closer. I just overheard the juiciest piece of gossip while I was serving the wolves tea. She paused, obviously wanting me to beg for the details. Scarlett, I groaned. If you don't get to the point, we're both going to get punished. Fine, she whined. Our mystery guest is Alpha Rs himself. I shuddered at the mention of his name. I had foolishly hoped that this day would never come. That I might spend a whole lifetime without ever having to cross paths with the wolf that couldn't save my parents, but clearly, I'd been wrong. What? The Alpha is coming here. I squeaked. Why? She shrugged. They didn't say, but it's got to be for something big, right? I trembled, hating to admit that I was afraid. But the Alpha had a reputation. Tales of his temper and cruelty had spread far and wide, and his mistrust of humans was legendary. When is he arriving? I stuttered, tucking my hair behind my ear with a shaky hand. Tomorrow, Scarlett said, her words hanging in the air between us, with ominous finality. I hadn't gotten a wink of sleep all night. Cruselli had made us work until dawn, scrubbing and re-scrubbing every inch of the manor in preparation for the Alpha's visit. My eyelids drooped as I put the finishing touches on the Alpha's bedroom, lighting a welcoming fire in the fireplace. Maybe I could just close my eyes for a couple of minutes. Take a little cat nap. It's not like Cruselli will be looking for me just yet, right? I lay down on the plush carpet, resting my head on my arms, and saying a little prayer to not get caught as I let slumber take me. I woke with a start, gasping as I glanced quickly around the room. The sun beyond the windows was slowly setting, casting long, eerie shadows across the floor. Something lurked in the back of my mind, a dark, deep voice warning me as I slept. You shouldn't be here. It was just a dream, I whispered. What are you doing? A shrill voice demanded. I whipped around to find Cruselli waiting by the door, a furious look on his face. I scrambled to my feet, bowing my head as he stormed forward. The Alpha will be here any moment, you worthless human. Get up, he hissed, grabbing my arm sharply. We'll discuss your punishment for slacking later. All female servants are needed downstairs now. He shoved me toward the door, and I hurried down the hall before he could do anything worse. The room beside the kitchen was already packed when I arrived, the other female servants speaking in hushed tones, as I made my way toward Scarlett and my friend, Primrose. What do you think this is for? Primrose asked as I took my place beside her. I shrugged my shoulders. No idea, but Cruselli is in a mood. I bet it's about the Alpha, Scarlett whispered, careful not to be overheard. I heard from one of the guards that he arrived this afternoon, and has been wandering around the grounds secretly checking things out. My heart sank, the voice from my dream coming back to me. Could it have been the Alpha? I was in his room. What if he came in while I was napping? What if he tells Cruselli? Goddess, I'll be severely punished if he finds out. Shut it. Cruselli barked as he entered. He glared out at the sea of terrified faces, an evil smirk on his lips. Alpha Rs has arrived at our estate for a visit, he said, waving to a young servant girl carrying a large bowl. She stepped forward, eyes on the ground as he continued. We want to extend him every luxury during his stay, which is why one of you will be selected each night for a very special task. I could feel tension building in the air around me, so thick I could choke on it. The lucky lady selected will spend the night with the Alpha. Anything he commands, you will do, understand? Cruselli sneered as he riffled through the contents of the bowl. No matter how depraved, concerned whispers flew across the room. Being chosen as his mistress for a night could very well be a death sentence for a human. Silence! Cruselli yelled. A hush fell over the room. I shall select one of your names from this bowl, he drawled, plucking a folded scrap of paper from the top and holding it up. I don't need to remind you all that failure to please the Alpha will result in consequences. I swallowed as he peeled open the tiny slip of paper, holding my breath as he proceeded to read out the name.